Hello, everybody. This is my first live stream for this channel. I've done it on my other channel several times, but I wanted to test this out. And hopefully, in the coming days, I'm going to try and do a live stream workout on this channel for both people who are subscribed to me on Patreon, and then later opening up that to the public, and also to some of my students who I haven't been able to get together with this past year. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is some of the effects that sometimes Tai Chi and Qigong can have on emotions and our feeling state. Part of this is due to when we slow down, we are no longer as mentally busy, and things that we've just kind of been pushing past rise to the surface. And so, if you've been suppressing an emotion or been trying to avoid thinking about something, sometimes that can come to the surface. And sometimes it's very unconscious stuff, stuff that's locked in the body. The body has memory. And when we don't fully process something, it gets stored. It gets stored in the muscles, it gets stored in the body. If you don't think, you know, the muscle has memory or the muscle responds to emotions, if you've ever had a really stressful day and you come up and your shoulders are just tight, that's kind of just the most base example of what I mean about how the body will store emotion that is not processed and not transmuted. So, for that, Tai Chi can be really helpful for helping to cleanse the body of some of that emotion, allowing it to express. So, sometimes, particularly certain moves like Tiger plays with ball, because you really, when you sink into that movement, um, you come into that less cerebral space and really sink into the body. What can happen is emotions will rise to the surface that have nothing to do with what's going on right in this moment, but may have been playing in the background for quite some time. So I remember years ago when this first happened to me, I was quite surprised, and I was not understanding why. I'd have tears just start coming down my face when I was practicing my qigong workout. Um, at a very slow pace. This happens more when you slow movements down, um, because that gives an opportunity, some breathing space. We're usually moving so fast and staying so busy, and I'm not just in the external world, but also in our internal world, that it can, um, we kind of sort of to not experience what we're feeling or not focus on it. And sometimes we need to do that. But then at a certain point, we need to also express, empty out the body of some of that emotion that has not been processed and not been expressed. And your practice can be a way for you to start to address some of that. Now, it's not a cure all. You still need to deal with your emotions in other areas of your life. You still need to sometimes talk things out. But as far as what is stored in the body, if you're doing all that other work, this is a way to help sort of move that energy out of the body and get some of that, what we call stagnant chi, to move so fresh, vibrant chi can flow in and nourish your body, nourish your heart, and nourish your emotions and mind. So, Tai Chi and Qigong are a mind body practice. It is not one or the other. I will say this often, we need to slow down. We need to focus on our breathing. If we're not focusing on making our movements intentional, and we're not focusing on breathing and slowing down, we're just doing sort of slow moving calisthenics. So it's really about bringing consciousness into the body because we tend to live from the neck up in this culture. Um, and that cuts out like 90% of our existence. So we get, a lot of the exercises I do, a lot of the Qigong meditations that I do with students are focusing on bringing, some of the positive emotion into the body as well, after we've moved through our practice, because we tend to only focus in on body parts when they hurt. So, and as you can see, that you don't bring the best and brightest emotions in when you're in pain. So this is sort of a way to balance that out, to balance the equation of the body and the mind. So I hope this gives you like a little bit of insight, and keep checking back with me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, that the more subscribers I have, It allows me to stream through my mobile device, which has a lot more options for sound. So the microphone that I have currently um, doesn't work as well with the laptop. And it gets a lot of background howling noise. So it works much cleaner with my phone, but I can't stream from my phone until I reach like 1,000 subscribers. So while I can still do the instructional videos from my phone, which I plan on doing from now on, I just shot one last week. I'll be editing that in the upcoming weeks and putting that out there. Um, I can't do the live streams except on my laptop right now. So that really limits the production quality. We'll use what we've got and we'll try it out to see. So until next time, peace and blessings.